Hey there, Niagara Street students. Mrs. Vail, one of your school counselors here. Just wanted to say hi. I hope you're staying safe, spending time with your family, reading, enjoying quality time together. I do want to say I really miss you and I can't wait till we're together again. But for today, I thought we could read a story together. So we are going to read A Tale of Two Beasts by Fiona Roberton. And what's kind of cool is the story comes from two different points of view. So first, part one. I was walking home from Grandma's house through the deep dark woods when I spied a strange little beast. He was stuck up in a tree and was whining sadly. So I decided to rescue him. I will call you Fang, I told him, and I wrapped him warmly in my scarf and carried him safely home. I gave him a lovely bath and a gorgeous new hat and sweater and a delicious bowl of nuts. I made him a beautiful house and gave him Lord Rex to play with. I took him out for lots of long walkies to keep him fit and healthy. And I showed him to all of my friends who loved him nearly as much as I did. But for some strange reason, the little beast did not look very happy. In fact, he was looking rather hot. I hope he's not sick, I thought, and I opened the window to cool him down. But then something terrible happened. He took off his clothes and leapt out the window and ran away as fast as he could back to the deep dark woods. I wanted to go and look for him, but Mama, she had other plans. Dinner time. Bath time. Bedtime. Grr. I couldn't sleep. I missed the little beast and wondered if I would ever see him again. But then a small furry shadow appeared at the foot of my bed. The strange little beast had returned. He seemed quite pleased to see me, and I began to think that maybe, just maybe, he wasn't that strange after all. Now hold on, remember, there's a part two. A Tale of the Two Beasts, part two, The Terrible Beast. This time, it's not from the little girl's side, it's from the beast's side. I was hanging from my favorite tree, singing happily to the birds, when, I wonder what's going to happen. I was ambushed by a terrible beast. She growled at me and tied me up and carried me off to her secret lair. She made me disgustingly clean and dressed me up in a ridiculous hat and sweater, and tried to make me eat squirrel food. She kept me in a tiny box with nothing for me to do and nowhere for me to hang from. She made me walk backwards and forwards and backwards again for no reason whatsoever. She showed me off to a herd of even wilder beasts who were just as terrible as she was. I had enough. I made a cunning plan and put it straight into action. Free once more! I raced back to the deep dark woods before the terrible beast could catch me. Woohoo! It was peaceful in the deep dark woods, a bit too peaceful perhaps, and also a bit wet. In weather like this, one could do with a nice warm hat. I snuck back to retrieve it under the cover of darkness. The terrible beast was waiting for me. She seemed quite pleased to see me, and I began to think that maybe, just maybe, she wasn't that terrible after all. So kind of cool, right? We got to see it from the girl's side, from the squirrel's side, and they didn't really understand each other, but then they came together. So that's why I like this book. Thanks for joining me in reading. I'm sure we'll read together again soon, and I can't wait to see you guys. All right, bye.